Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, sacred stellar warriors of the new Jerusalem ascending. Today is a powerful galactic activation portal day on the Mayan Zolkeen calendar with galactic signature Keen 184, yellow lunar seed. The star seeds have sprouted in the golden line and are now prepared to fully open and blossom in the light of the Holy Spirit. Through this major portal, Pachamama received a massive activation with a magnitude 6.9 earthquake in Indonesia in the Indian Ocean at 1337 UTC, 37 into the 73 heaven on earth. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes of the old, we are stepping into our power as conscious co-creators of the new heaven upon the new earth. We continue to release and let go of all that no longer serves ourself or the collective, and integrate all the lessons and aspects that were lost in the struggle of the false beliefs and systems of control and manipulation. In the wisdom of our true Buddha nature, we resolve all anomalies and free Gaia from the nefarious interference patterns preventing the 5D transformation of this realm she has always evolved to be. In our awakening process, all starseeds are being freed from the ignorance of the negative programming and limitations of duality projections, and by living from our hearts in unconditional love, we step into the life of unity consciousness of the Christos Sophia. The divine union, both internally and externally, is allowing the sacred space to manifest our true heart's desires. Stay focused on your visions for the new golden age of enlightenment, and keep the light burning bright of the virtue of God consciousness. As Shakti dances with Shiva and the eagle flies with the condor, the red spectral wave merges with the blue spectral wave to create the purple wave of spiritual awakening. This is the 3D mind merging with the higher self for the complete transformation into rainbow bodies of infinite light. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 23 degrees, 12 minutes Virgo. The sun is at 26 degrees, 33 minutes Scorpio. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 27 degrees Scorpio. A military band marches noisily on through the city streets. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 24 degrees Virgo. Mary and her white lamb, from astrologyweekly.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Lama Tsoltrim Aleon. Happy Dakini Day, everybody. The word for Dakini in Tibetan is Kandro, which means she who moves through space, sometimes called a sky dancer or a sky goer. This refers to the energy that integrates itself with emptiness. Not emptiness in the sense of an empty pocket or empty cup, but the emptiness of self or emptiness of ego. It's the feminine energy that penetrates into emptiness, moving through it, a messenger of it. The Dakinis thus become messengers of wisdom, embodiments of wisdom, and energies that practitioners could invoke and with whom they could create a positive relationship. And today from Divine Angel of the Light, Orason, the blue ray beings are an ultra-sensitive, empathetic soul group like the Indigos, who came from many newly emerged planets and realms of light to enlighten humanity's genetic code and raise the God consciousness on Gaia. The blue rays help transform humanity's damaged, mutated DNA and pave the way for other rays to come. And from divine sister of the light, Camila, Mara Ackerstrom. Beloved, beautiful soul, in this now we are being asked to shift out of outdated models and methods into new ones and follow our hearts. This can both be scary and at the same time lead us into a totally new direction, where no one else is going. This is the time where we stay truthful to our hearts, gather all our courage, and follow our calling. In some years, no one is questioning you about your choices. Instead, others are inspired by you and ask you how you did it. And from divine Brother of the light, Pars Kute. Not only Earth, but the entire local universe is moving to a new level, with all its fractals, worlds and dimensions, in one living cell. Several great cycles have ended at once of the local universe, the galaxy, the solar system, and Earth. There is a general cleaning and tidying up everywhere by the divine source consciousness. Therefore all the dark spiders with their webs are being removed from our house. Have a happy, blessed, and magical weekend, dear ones, within divine love of one, Pars Kute. And from divine sister of the light, Linda Lee. Dear family of love and light, the divine has a quick update. As of today, the divine plan has been moving forward nicely. The divine says that our light workers have been working very hard, and as a result, the planetary ascension is moving faster and faster, and the divine plan is advancing daily. The divine wants to thank the light workers for working hard and moving forward fiercely. The divine says that right now the time is critical. It is critical because of the divine plan moving forward so fast. It is critical because the divine is installing the divine government on earth, and the process needs a lot of involvement from our light workers and humanity in general. The divine has given a lot of critical light workers instructions, and so far the critical light workers have responded to the divine calling well. Today the divine also reorganized our light workers. The divine has given some critical light workers the direct access to the divine, and some even have the direct access to the divine plan, and this is unprecedented. The divine says that the reason we do this is to speed up the divine agenda and make sure that the critical light workers have all they need for the completion of their mission. The divine now encourages light workers to keep the connection strong. Always check with your higher self and divine guidance so that you know the divine plan and how things are at any given moment. The divine says that the time ahead will be more critical and maybe even more chaotic. Therefore, it is imperative that you have the divine access and guidance to follow. For the critical light workers, the divine asks you to move forward fiercely and speed up the process even more. Know that the divine is on your side and guiding you 24/7. Please know that there is nothing that can slow down the divine plan, and there is no one on earth that has the authority over the divine plan. There is no need to concern or worry about anything, and just truly and solely focus on the accomplishment of the divine plan. Together we get the job done on time, and together we establish the divine government on earth. Divine blessings to you always, Linda Lee, divine in the company of heaven. So it is. And from divine angels of the light, Ascension light workers. As we ascend and right before we move to a new higher frequency, there is always a tower moment to remove everything and everyone whose vibrations are not a match to where we are going. If a lot is crumbling right now, you are making the space for more light to enter. Trust this process. In the next coming weeks, you will feel an increased sense of self-confidence, which will result in greater productivity. It will feel as if you have learned to harness the primal forces of nature and are able to channel this energy in a more powerful and meaningful way to achieve your goals. Your vibrations are harmonizing and undergoing the alignment process. This is going to be a more fortunate time for you, and this period will continue for the next several months. Be mindful of the power you have at present. Honor it, respect it, and use it wisely. What you learn in this time will help you greatly in the near future. Observe your state of mind during this time as well as your actions and how others react to you. Notice how many doors open and how previously inaccessible paths now become clearer of obstacles. All you start to desire in the new Earth's energy will come to you with little effort, all because there is harmony in your inner and outer worlds. You're at a stage in your life where you're working towards your goals more than ever before, and at the same time you're also more at peace than you've ever been before. Part of the reason is because you know that it's different this time around. You know that this is the way now. You're starting to create the life you've always intended for yourself, and once and for all everything is going to start to feel right. Your drive is finally meeting your peace. Two powerful parts of you that aren't accustomed to working together. This is the synergy you will need. You have been juggling so many things for so long and they're finally slowing down. It's not that they will ever go away. They're not supposed to. You're starting to feel a different life stirring within you, and the expectation is that you will always have things going on around you. But your inner stillness is allowing you to now grasp each task more fully, more easily, and on your own terms. Things are more doable. You're feeling you are getting ahead that little bit more. You're finding the time to refocus your spirit and rest to reflect, contemplate, and focus on self. This is the balance and order you deserve. It's also what you need to continue moving forward, as you are now stating to feel the release in previous blockages. You might find that 1 minute life seems rather mundane and boring, then all of a sudden someone or something comes into your world like a birthday surprise, and you could all of a sudden feel as though you are on a magical mystery tour, with a renewed sense of passion and excitement for life. And it doesn't matter that you have no real idea where this is all leading you. In fact, not knowing only creates more mystery and excitement if you will trust and allow it. Life will feel more full of endless creative, innovative opportunities and possibilities. Embrace all that comes your way. Enjoy the journey and don't be in a hurry to settle things down or draw conclusions. Instead, allow things to unfold in their own way in time. What unfolds will bring you lasting joy and a deeper sense of fulfillment. You are here to satisfy your soul, not society. And loving and dedicated service, Ascension light workers. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Erini, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy. Athens, November 18th, 2022. The presence of accelerated and miraculous synchronicity and its components will take us by surprise. The following took place in Athens today, and I was told its code and meaning is related to the upcoming portal of the 22nd of November, and it will be eventually felt on a soul level by all of those who are returning to innocence and purity again. A newborn only 2 months old was on a city bus with its mother at the center of Athens today, when it suddenly had reflux and choked. The driver in panic tried to call for help, but no one was answering, so he drove the bus to where he knew that the unmentionable thing suspended. Health doctors and workers were protesting outside of the Ministry of Health, and he called them to help the infant, who at that point was not breathing. The doctors came on the bus and managed to save the newborn. Upon reading about this news, the first thing that came straight to my mind was that this did not happen by accident. So I kept on reading, and straight after I clearly felt the energy of a divinely directed miracle. I burst into tears of joy in the presence of this direct, miraculous physical manifestation. I could not stop crying. Next, I saw the energy of this miracle and its message spreading and addressing everyone in Athens, then everyone in Greece, and then everyone in the whole world. At the end of the article, it mentioned that the infant was taken to St. Sophia Children's Hospital. Then I burst into even more tears. This was her confirmation. I felt that through this baby we were all also blessed by Divine Mother, who delivered her message through this story. At the same time, and upon writing this article, a friend of the page from Canada, which I do not know, sent me a message telling me that she had received guidance from her spiritual team, that there is a big activation and integration happening in Athens today. She saw a light being, and that she was guided to support it energetically, and she was asking me if I knew anything about this, and I told her yes, and that I was in the middle of writing about what had taken place and that I would post about it soon. The message that came through is that we have all been saved both on a soul and physical level. All the newborns have been saved, and at their own time they will be taking their new first breath. This event talks about the innocence and purity of the soul and the actual manifestation of its return in the physical. It also represents the grounding of the energy of the new era, which is initiated and overseen by our Divine Mother, and reveals all of those who are aligned with her. The newborn is us, the newborn souls who we are about to take our first new breath in the new reality. But the message went further to speak not only of the newborn souls, but also of the land, but how certain places on earth will be the first ones to undergo this rebirthing process. Like certain cities or countries, the land is rebirthing along with all the elements. She said this is all about the splitting between the old breath and the new breath. There will be a pause, and then the new flow of life will enter. Mother showed me how this rebirth will be driven and supported by the simple people who are those who have been keeping the living light of truth on, the unseen and often even wronged ones, who are the true heroes and heroines, serving for the good of all. The Ministry of Health symbolizes all the governments and their servants who work for the few, who could not even know what was happening and will not be able to commune this rebirth or feel the Divine Mother's message, as they are following the descending spiral of separation towards the two-dimensional meta-world. The concentrated energy of this healing and miraculous event includes the imprint of the energy of all the upcoming and unfolding events that will be flooding the earth like a tsunami of new information. It shows how in the middle of a gloomy chaos, there will be a huge leap in synchronization and manifestation for all the living souls, who will be in resonance to the energy of love, and how these souls will be coming together at the right time, in the right place, in order to save the world and create the new. The rest will not be able to witness or understand neither the rebirth or the synchronistic events, as they will be attuned to another reality, which will be lacking the energy of love. Blessed be this newborn and everyone involved for showing us and grounding these energies on earth upon the divine will. Please share if you had experiences containing the energy of rebirth and synchronicity during the last days and hours. Many events will follow this one. Erini. 188 flowing in as I realize today is the 188 portal. Or we could say the 818, the one in the middle of the Lion's Gate, 88, of our royal Lyran nation, of the Lion Kingdom of Judea, heaven on earth. From Divine Sister of the Light, Sarah Adams. Energy update by Archangel Michael. Greetings, beloved ones. We are sending you blessings of love and light in this now moment, and we are inviting you to open your heart to our message for you. Beloved one, we invite you to see yourself the way God Source sees you. You were created with the divine spark of God within your heart. In the eyes of God, you are perfect, deserving of love, well-being, and a wonderful life. It is your divine inner being that is continuing to hold the light. But sometimes humans begin to doubt that they deserve or can't have a wonderful life. Experiences happen that lead humans to doubt their divine inner being, their divinity, and so they begin to disagree with the way God sees them. They believe others more than God. Whenever they have a negative experience with others, they believe the truth of that more than the divine grace of God. But what if you would begin to agree with God, Creator? What if you would begin to see your entire self as divine creator being that was made by God to create a wonderful life and world? What if you would place God's opinion of yourself above the opinion of others, and sometimes even your own opinion of yourself? God sees you trying very hard to move through this life experience. God knows that you are doing the best you can with what you know. God knows that you are inherently good, and that any expression other than love is simply pain and fear. We invite you to give yourself a break. Stop and breathe. Notice all the good things that are happening in your life, and that you have always made it through the tough times, because God carries you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here anymore. Begin to see the light of your divine inner being. Begin to agree with God and that you are perfect, deserving of love, well-being, and a wonderful life. Let go of any other beliefs, people, or media who are trying to tell you otherwise. Put God above people and circumstances, and you will see your life shift towards the life that God intended for you to have. Know that all is well, beloved ones. Welcome home. We are walking beside you every step of the way. Dear ones, you are loved beyond measure, always. I am Archangel Michael, and I bring you this truth. Thank you, Archangel Michael, channeled through Asar Adams from TelosChannel.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. Few realize what a miraculous opportunity Ascension brings, to return to the highest truth of who and what we are in truth, as all illusions fall away and only the perfection of soul and infinite divinity remains, where all is one. No thing and everything are one and the same. The portal is the sacred heart, and the navigational tools are within the soul. Infinity, divinity are within. From JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica. Light harmonics of you. For the vibrational sound of light is awakening deep within the core vibrational resonance of you. As your multidimensional self attunes to this now moment, the vibrational sound of light awareness, the churning of cellular light, this expanded awareness will enable you to merge and transform light beyond the natural laws of your reality, beyond physical expectations and sight, for the multidimensional world is here, as many dip their toes into play. For the true existence of light is calling, the rapid acceleration of now, this wonderful journey of light. Together we will prosper, now, expand in the light-encoded words, awaken to the infinite light presence of you. With Love Light Family, Cosmic Light Family Alliance, Karen Lithica, Vibrational Light Healer, Light Channel, from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. Stay on course, moving ahead this weekend. You are victorious and successful in attaining a prosperous and stable life and lifestyle. Trust the plan and things continue coming into balance. Everything is working out perfectly, even if it's not going smoothly. Healings and transmuting is releasing core wounds, which may feel like a lot. It's all to return you to your natural state of happiness and peace. Learn, grow, and go forward. Ride the waves of energies bringing you back to this destiny. Use intellectual logic to help you stay determined and focused as the emotional body completes its healing process. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you. Love, Carolyn, from 144godcode.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Adrian Elise. Gaia Daily, November 18th through the 21st, Magic Staircase. Venus and Mercury have moved over into Sagittarius. We begin our ascent out of the deepest shadows of the season as we head towards next week's new moon at 1 degree Sagittarius. In the last part of Scorpio, Venus and Mercury came into a kite formation with Pluto and Black Moon Lilith. Now the Sun in Scorpio is coming into this kite shape, forming a grand water trine with Black Moon Lilith in Cancer and Neptune and Jupiter in Pisces. It's powerful that this kite comes into form just as Jupiter and Pluto come into sextile. Jupiter has retrograded back to 28 degrees Pisces, completing the grand water trine and bringing this kite to life. We are awakening from the deep sleep of the Piscean age. Pluto in Capricorn, opposite of Black Moon Lilith, says we must clear all loyalties and contracts that have kept us down. It's time to take our power back from where we have given it away. We were manipulated through lies, but now we see the truth. We are claiming our creation-given birthright of vital forces and energy. Energy will amplify as Jupiter moves over the Aries point on December 21st. As we rise above and take our energy back, the lower realities begin to disintegrate. The kite is about lifting up into possibilities and entertaining something completely new. With Pluto in Capricorn, now in direct and heading towards the sign of Aquarius, and Jupiter back at the end degrees of Pisces. It's about ending chapters, so we can start new ones. Mars retrograde is exactly square to Neptune in Pisces, putting a wrench on this kite, giving it a fulcrum point. Mars retrograde feels like putting the brakes on, but maybe it's about slowing down and coming into rest so that we can take in the landscape of greater possibilities. When you are forging ahead, there's not as much room for adjustment. In this case, with Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces, the shift is about pausing to see where you are. Perhaps a magic staircase will appear that can take us out of here. This kite gives us just enough lift to rise above the matrix, so we can come back to source, neutrality, center, and stop playing the game. From AdrianElise.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Sun in Scorpio, sextile Pluto in Capricorn. This is a call to power. Power is about knowing you have an element of control over your life, even if it is as subtle as choosing how you respond. Power is about living your truth and taking ownership. Power is knowing that you can trust your intuition and being ready to act on it. Power is knowing what is in your control and what isn't, and being willing to surrender when necessary. Power is not about never being afraid. It's about being with your fear, knowing it, loving it for wanting to protect you, but not allowing it to rule you. Power is being self-sufficient without being isolated, and power is about being responsible and accountable. Power is self-knowledge, humility, and deep, unyielding, unconditional love. Power is recognizing you are a co-creator with life. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Zolkeen Times, Keen 184, Yellow Lunar Seed. Lunar is the name for the number 2, and its keywords are challenge, polarize, and stabilize. As John Lennon said, there is no such thing as problems, only solutions. I know I've quoted that before, but it sums up lunar energy so well. So bearing that in mind, try to get to grips with issues that warrant attention and just deal with it. Clearing obstacles is what today is all about. Oh, and it's a portal day, so expect some intensity. This suggests that the act of removing obstacles facilitates the entry through the portal. Today is Yellow Seed, which represents targeting, flowering, and awareness. We all may have trouble trying to make other people aware of challenges. Getting the message across will take extra effort. This is what it takes to progress with the Blue Night Wave spell. Day 1 was all about considering our dreams and aspirations in connection. Day 2 looks at what is getting in the way of making those dreams come true. All we can do is strive despite the obstacles and attempt to sow awareness regarding future plans and hopes. There are 13 yellow seeds that occur in the Zolkeen. The number not only dictates the guide, but strengthens or weakens the energy accordingly. The lunar seed is weakened, and so the energy of the seed isn't as strong. The number 2 affects any day it combines with in this way. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Christina Papa Giorgio, Yellow Lunar Seed, 2 Khan, Keen 184, 18th of November 2022, Seeding Stable Evolution, 18/11/2022 equal 9/11/6 equal 926 equal 98 equal 17 equal 8. 18 social upheaval change. 9 completion destiny service humanity grace. 17 star of the Magi legacy immortality. 8 infinite abundant source flow. 11 portal gate polarity illumination. 2 twins partners cooperation alliances. 6 heaven Christ family romance fertility. 8 20 the awakening clear vision. 22 architect of peace master builder. Keen 184 equal 13 equal 4 form structure foundation earth angelic. Today is a galactic activation portal day and another 17 legacy day, so we have extra potency, the veil is thin, and the portal to the nirvana dream time is held fully open for this planetary rite of passage, where we are collectively shedding the new time. Claim your golden key and walk through the gate. Today is day 2 in the blue night wave spell of dreams, intuition, and abundance, where we are collectively dreaming the new world into reality. Today we are challenged into anchoring our dreams into the physical plane. We are focusing on future abundance by planting seeds of awareness of our new reality in the present moment. Tone of creation, lunar tone 2 in the physical realm. The lunar tone represents the sacred twins, cooperation, relationship, polarity of male and female, and duality. Its action polarizes, power challenges, essence stabilizing. Yesterday we magnetized and attracted spiritual energy, and today we anchor that energy in our physical bodies, planetary body, and our physical environment. The lunar tone may also reveal challenges in the form of friction or resistance in order to recognize and release anything stopping us from realizing our dreams. The gap energies will amplify this friction today, pushing us to make the change and bust through the old system to walk through the new doors. Today we are stabilizing the new earth grid, that the electric serpent will be firing up tomorrow. Today we are balancing polarity and discordance in order to attain peace and harmony in our world. 9/11 coming in, the mirror of the 119. Seeding the new reality. Disconnect from any false timelines, realities, connections, and cords, and fully connect to the new time. Cancel, clear, delete, and transmute all abundance blocks through all time, space, dimensions, and realities, and let the new current sea flow. Liberate your dreams throughout the cosmos and watch them take root and grow before your eyes. Open heaven's doors and be the bridge to the new reality. Today's questions are, what resistance do I need to uproot in order to seed my beautiful, abundant new life? Can I envision a new, unified world blossoming from the ashes? Divine blessings for stabilizing and fertilizing your greatest dream seeds today. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 184, Yellow Lunar Seed. The mantra, the code for today is, I polarize in order to target. Stabilizing awareness. I seal the input of flowering. With the lunar tone of challenge, I am guided by the power of intelligence. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions. We archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and help us to be able to continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge or one-time donation. The links are at egolovecondor.com. I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with powerful prayer from Divine Sister of the Light, Aurelia. Prayer for Divine Love. In the name of my beloved I Am Presence, I call the power of divine love to be magnified within my heart and world daily. I am love, joyous love, radiating love, unconditional love. God consumes my shadows, transmuting them into love. This day I am a focus of divine love flowing through every cell of my being. I am a living stream of pure divine love that can never be requalified by fear, anger, hatred, dislikes, and greed. All negative thoughts and feelings are now dissolved and consumed by the power of divine love, which I am. I am love. I live in the consciousness of love. I am love in its fullest expression, blessing all mankind with divine love. I radiate love. I am love in action, blessing, uplifting, and healing all of earth. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed weekend ahead. Be sure to get some rest and have some fun. Go on an adventure, on a vision quest, and start living the life of your dreams. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.